Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is new, so please subscribe and hit the bell button. Also comment, like, share, all of that would be very much appreciated. I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on twin flames. It's based on my life and my twin flames life. I've written 2 books in this series so far. It is called Perception, The Two Yet One, Books 1 and 2. You can find links to purchase my books from Amazon in the description box below. You can also find links to view trailers that I created for each of them that give hints to the storyline. I am also reading book 1 aloud to my Facebook friends and followers and uploading them here to YouTube. I have read up to chapter 9. We're all having a great time with that. If you like audiobooks, it is completely free. You can also find links for those in the description box below as well. You can find the link to my authors page on Facebook as well as my personal wall if you want to follow me or send me a friend request. You can also find a link for a couple of lives that I did a few years back on my story, my mission, why I'm doing all this. You can also find a link for my friend April's new astrology channel here on YouTube. She is awesome. Check her out, subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, I am now offering those. If you, the information to contact me is in the description box below. This is a timeless reading. Whenever you're attracted to it is when it's right for you. This is the Celtic Cross spread, and I read it a little differently than other readers, so I'll explain as I go. Okay, Capricorn, what is at the heart of everything for you at this time is love. Love so powerful that it can move mountains. This is, you may be in love. You may have just partnered up with someone. This is an awesome card. This is the Minor Arcana card for love itself. And so this is what is on your mind. Whether or not you're in a relationship, this is what's going on at the heart of everything for you. There may be a Cancer involved here. It could be a Cancer that you're in love with. We have Venus. There's a lot of Venus energy right now. We are in Libra season, and the next full moon is going to be in Taurus, which is also ruled by Venus. So it's love and emotion and partnership that's on your mind right now. As in this deck, for those of you who are new here to my channel, this is how my deck works here. This is right side up, so this is some fully manifested energy. If it had been upside down, I would say, okay, so you know you're manifesting love into your life right now, but this is fully manifested. So there's going to be a lot of you who are already in love at this point, and for some of you it could be with a Cancer. And then there's also some of you out there that may be partnered up, or you just found a new friend that is really awesome. Now, the energy that affects what's at the heart of everything for you at this time, Capricorn, is always read right side up, and this is the Queen of Wands. Now, as cup energy is water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, it's all about love, it's all about emotion. Water also represents subconscious, so it's intuition. What we have here is Wands, which is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy, and that is passion, that is energy itself. Wands also represent career, whatever you do during the day. It is the fire energy that is spirit itself. Now, this is a feminine energy. It has nothing to do with gender. This feminine energy of what the Queen of Wands is that she's very confident. She is very beautiful, sexy. She is confident. I said confident, but she's really in control. Okay, she's in control of her passions, of her life energy. She makes sure that her life is happy, and she is very attractive to people. And so this could be what you are feeling right now, or this could be the person that you're in love with, or your new friend or someone like that. Okay, now everybody has masculine and feminine energies inside, so even if you're a man, I mean, you could be feeling like this. It really doesn't, it's not, this is not gender. Okay, this is energy. Now, the energy that is at the root of all this is a manifesting change. And for those of you who are new to my channel, when I get a major arcana card such as this is a message that this is part of your divine blueprint, which is the reason why you're here learning the lessons that you are learning, okay? So death doesn't always mean physical death. Of course, for maybe one or two of you, there could be someone that is passing away at this time, especially with all that's going on in the world, but it rarely means a physical death, okay? So what this is for most of you is that there is a major change that is coming to your life. This is also like a phoenix energy, and for some of you, this could be as simple as a Scorpio manifesting into your life, because this is the major arcana card of Scorpio. And so as I said, this is at the root of everything. So I just feel like, you know, when you fall in love or you find a new friend or something, and, you know, that is a major change. And then things, once they get going, you know, boom, there you go. And it is a major change, okay? And it's saying that this was supposed to happen, okay? Now, for the next energy that we're looking at, which is on its way out of your life, we have the star. And while this means hope and all your dreams coming true, this is also a card of healing. And that's what I'm feeling about this for you right now. You did some healing. There was a point where you were hoping. There was a point where you were looking at your dreams. And I just kind of think that they came true here, okay? This is this major change, and you're still going through it, but you healed, okay? That's why this is right side up. This is a fully manifested energy moving out of your life. This was the healing that you were supposed to go through, okay? And it has everything to do with your happiness, I'm feeling, because what is our sun but a star? And the sun represents the happiness, okay? It's the happiest card in the deck, and so to me, the star is also like the sun. It represents our happiness. We find the star also in the Hermit card, and so that fire, that it's joy for me. And I feel like you healed enough to find out what you wanted, and now this is on its way out. Now, for me, the next two energies as a reader are future cards, okay? So this is a more immediate future, and this is a future that will happen after this one. We read down and up in a clockwise motion, and so we read this one next. And here we have more cup energy. This is, I feel that there is something that you are not seeing, though, okay, in your not so immediate future. It is connected to this, I'm being shown. We've got Cancer here and Cancer here. They're both cup energies, okay? Now, this moon represents that there's something we're not seeing. In the Rider-Waite deck, you'll see a person sitting under a tree looking at the Three of Cups, and then the Divine is trying to hand them this fourth cup, and they're just not even paying attention to it. And so there's something about this that you're not seeing. I'm feeling it might have something to do with the stability of this relationship, because this 4 is the number of stability, whereas this down here, what it's sitting on, it doesn't look very stable, does it? Okay, so for some of you, this may mean that you are not seeing something. There may be a cup that is being offered to you that you just don't notice. Or it could be there's something about this relationship and its stability that you're not seeing, okay? And there's something, because this is a cup card and this is intuition, you know, I think that what it's doing is, you know this, and it's bringing some worries. Now, you're not really worried about it just yet, because you're still enjoying this, okay? But I'm thinking with this, you've already healed, okay? So this major change could be you finding out what this is, and hopefully you won't let this card flip. Right now, this is in reverse, and this is sword energy, this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, this is air energy. It's all about thoughts, it's all about your mind, your intellect, your logic, okay? And what this means when it's fully manifested, what we have here is a Gemini influence and Mars. I've been saying it over and over again. Mars is in Aries and it is retrograde right now, and it's causing things like this. It's causing things like overthinking and worrying. It's causing things like people having shorter tempers, or, you know. So, but lucky for you, this is upside down at this point. You know, you could remember what you learned here with the star and not overthink this, okay? Don't, whatever this is, I don't really feel like it's that bad, okay? But there's something that's important enough for you to feel in your intuition. But what this is a card of where you're overthinking. And sometimes if you just go talk to somebody that you trust about what you're worried about, they'll tell you, look, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. And I'm being shown this again. So it's probably just the energy that's going on right now. So just breathe, remember what you learned in your healing over here. And this, whatever that you're not seeing that has to do with the stability, it probably has something to do with your own ideas about what this love relationship should be. And it probably doesn't have anything to do with the other person. It's something that you have to continue to change within yourself, because this is a major arcana card and this is a major arcana card, and they're connecting them. They're saying, look, you know, you're not fully done with this healing, but there's enough healing that went on here that you need to connect it so that you can cut out some sort of way of thinking so that you don't overthink and worry. Okay, so the next card that we have is your hope card. Now this is sword energy again, and yet again we have the moon. Down here we have a Libra influence. Like I said, sword energy is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, and this one in particular is Libra. Now this is when you aren't really sure which way to go, okay? And so you'll see that this is right side up, and because a lot of the times you'll see a person sitting there holding the swords and their eyes are covered, that represents not seeing something. But for me, this is what this moon represents here, just like it did at the top of this this cup card here. Okay, now they're telling me to tell you that this also has something to do with stagnation. Okay, so this. If you can avoid stagnation in this relationship, that probably has something to do with that, okay? You don't want to stagnate in worries, okay? Now, this is a choice. This is a crossroads. This is, and this is like, don't take too long either, okay? So use your intuition and your logic to discover which way to go here, okay? Make sure you take off that blindfold. Go ahead and talk to somebody about what you're just now starting to worry about, okay? And because this is a fully manifested energy, you do have a choice to make, and I think it's a choice that's inside of you, that you have, like I said, you have to take this, what you learned, this healing about what makes you happy, what brings you joy, and use it to make this, to cut it out, whatever you're doing that is, you're torturing yourself by overthinking, okay? So it's that type of thinking that you need to change and get out, all right? Now the next energy that we have here is the Chariot, and this is right side up, and it is more Cancer energy, okay? So you've got Cancer here, you've got Cancer here, and now you've got the major arcana card of Cancer. So I'm thinking there's a bunch of you out there who are in love with a Cancer, or this is, yeah, really some emotional, this is really emotional, but this is also a card of victory, okay? This is moving forward, this is charging forward from victory. So this is being in control. And like I said too, this is, as a major arcana card, this is part of your divine blueprint. This is part of the things that you are to learn. So here's what I'm thinking is, when you finally cut out this overthinking way, you'll be able to charge forward with this Cancer, okay? Cancerian energy. Could be somebody who has a lot of Cancer in their chart too. Most of the time people only know what their sun sign is and they don't know the rest of their chart. So now, here we have your fear card, and this is large institutions. This is a teacher. This is scholarly learning. This is, you know, as a person, this is a teacher, okay? This is somebody who knows, you know, they've studied a lot. This, in other decks, this is the Pope. He looks like a Pope. Right here, to me, he looks like a magician. He looks like a like an adept alchemist. But in other decks, yeah, he is the Pope. He's like the head. Another example is like Dumbledore or Obi-Wan Kenobi, somebody who's like that, a mystic. Or he is also representative of like large institutions, big business, things like that. Okay, so this is your fear. This is right side up. So this is definitely in your life. And like I said, with these major arcana cards, this is the Taurus card. A Taurus card for, so it could just be a Taurus that you might be afraid will manifest in your life, a very powerful, scholarly Taurus, okay? But you'll know what this means, why you fear this. And now this is a right side up energy. This energy is full on in your life, okay? And it's supposed to be. And so the fear of this thing that is in your life, because this is a major arcana card, is something that's going to teach you, okay? Now, this is the card of diligence, okay? Here we have, okay, yeah. And here's another connection. Here's Taurus again, okay? Now, it could be that if you were in school or something, this could be, it could be like, oh my gosh, there's so much work to do, okay? Now, this card is upside down. This is your outcome, okay? And this has not manifested just yet. So because of this and because of this Taurus influence here, what this is like, you've got to manage your garden. In the Rider Waite, you'll see a person just kind of staring at their ripening fruit, and they're not really doing anything about it. They planted these seeds, they've got fruit growing, it's not ripe, so they haven't harvested yet, but what they're doing is just sitting there looking at it. And that's the element of failure here. I don't believe in failure, I believe in learning lessons. That's all there is in life. And so what this is saying is that if you have planted your seeds, yeah, they're starting to grow. Yeah, you're starting to see fruit. But if you don't weed them, if you don't continue to water them, if you don't continue to pull off the slugs and stuff and get down and be diligent and do the work, then you won't have anything to harvest. And then you'll learn that lesson. So if you are in school, okay, if you know you have to go to school, if you know that there's some learning that you need to do, be diligent with it, okay? Otherwise, it's not going to work out. Don't let fear psych you out. Okay, so the energy that is at the bottom of the deck, an underlying energy for you, you've got the Three of Cups, which is a celebration. And here we have Cancer again. Okay, there is a really strong Cancer influence for you guys. Really strong Taurus, really strong Cancer. But here we also have a progression, okay? Okay, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, they're all cups. They're all Cancer. They're all emotion here. So the underlying message for those cards, which is this is at the heart of everything, and then also your not so immediate future. This could be a wedding. This is a celebration. Okay, this is sometimes though it's a third party situation, and a third party doesn't have to be like another person that your person is cheating on you with. It could also be having to, like, say you're having this love right now, but you've got to go to school and you don't really want to because you just want to spend all your time with your partner. Well, that's a third party situation. If you have to work a lot and you can't spend all the time that you want to with your love, well, that's also going to be like a third party situation as well. It's just energy. It's all energy. But I'm feeling that this is a wedding, a celebration. This is stuff like this represents an emotional manifestation. And that's when we have weddings and anniversaries and baby showers and maybe even a graduation. Okay, so if you are going to school, college, or whatever right now, this is a celebration. It is right side up here, and it's going to bring you a lot of joy. Okay, this is the joy for life, the zest for life. This is a youthful energy, like a college student would have right after graduation, like a newly married couple. That's joy. And then here you are with the sun, this represents the sun. A circle and a dot is the sun. The sun represents happiness. You've got happiness there. You've got happiness there, you know, and so you're building your new life here. You're working really hard at it. You know, this is also a card of diligence and working hard, okay? This is your tree of life, your family and stuff. This is the possibility of feeling bound, though. Watch out for that. Watch out for your thoughts here again. This is like worry again, where you're afraid of something. You're like a deer in the headlights, and you think that you can't move, but you actually can. Okay, don't get caught up in your head. Okay, this is because if you then what you do is you end up making brand new memories, brand new good old days. Okay, and this can even represent a relationship that is from a past life. Okay, this is the past. This is good memories from the past. Okay, so I just feel like you're on a good path right now, Capricorn, but you're being shown that you need to be diligent and you need to not worry. Don't overthink anything. Okay. Now, I can gauge how much control you have over this particular situation by how many major arcana cards you have in comparison to your minor arcana cards. The major arcana cards representing the energies that are part of your divine blueprint, which are kind of like destiny, and the minor arcana cards, which represent your free will as a being. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 4 out of 10 cards means that this is a really pivotal time in your life. 4 cards. Here you've got this change that's coming that is connected to what you've learned and how you've healed, okay? And you'll be moving forward, but you know, this is also telling you that yeah, this can be scary, but be diligent and you will get to a point where you are just so glad that you didn't give up, so glad that you didn't overthink, so glad that you didn't let yourself be a deer in the headlights and stay there, okay? So the rest of this is all up to you, all right? Like this, be diligent, don't overthink. Make sure that you dig into who you are and use what you learned to cut out the stuff that no longer serves you, which looks like it has a lot to do with these 2 cards and the overthinking and stuff. Okay, well, I feel like I'm just repeating myself now. So that is your reading for this week, Capricorn. Thank you, and I will see you next time.